everybody. It's Lisa from Sounds of NorCal, and I am here with the lovely gentlemen of Fair Struggle. How are you guys doing? Good. Being it is a one mic situation, I will pass it along and introduce yourself and tell us what you do for the band.
I'm Vince, vocals.
Miles, bass.
Ivan, lead guitar.
Wayne, rhythm guitar.
I'm Scott, drums.
All right, you guys, how have you been? What's been going on? You want to bring us up to date on what's been going on in the Fair Struggle world?
Well, we just finished the album. It's been a work in progress. We just got the artwork back, so we are about to drop it. We released our first single, Say My Name, so you can check that out on Facebook, YouTube. Other than that, we might be booking some shows in the summer, so...
Yeah, we hope to see you out there. It's been a while since you've done a show.
Been a minute.
We were just talking about how there's ebbs and flows of bands coming and going, and glad you guys have stuck around. Why don't you grab the CD cover thing there and show everybody what the album looks like. This is the greatest art. I love this. So it's called Limerence, and you just finished recording it. Do you personally have a favorite song?
I think Limerence is my personal favorite. Yeah.
Miles?
I'm going to say that one, too, because it has a bass solo in it. So.
Nice.
I'm going to have to go with Say My Name, because if you've ever seen the live show, Say My Name is kind of where we come alive.
Yeah, I agree. Say My Name is the song that everybody seems to get into, sings along to, jumps up and down to. I mean, we're jumping up and down to it on stage ourselves.
I actually have two favorite songs. As a music fan, I like We Become Real. I like listening to it. As a player, I like to play the song Deny. It's really fast. It's kind of punk rocky. It's got a lot of really cool stuff in it.
Cool. It sounds like there's a great variety here. When you do get the CD ready to be released, do you have any big plans for that?
Well, we're obviously going to throw a CD release show. We're not quite sure where yet or what day. But yeah, that's the plan.
Soon, hopefully within the next month or two, something like that?
Somewhere around there, in between a couple months, yeah.
Something Wayne and I were talking. Make sure you have them in your hand before you book the show. So, yeah, no, that'll be great. So talk a little bit about just the band. I know you guys all have day jobs and kind of the challenges of being the 5 members together and just how you guys maintain the bond and the music.
Well, I can't really speak for everybody else here, but I could just say that between work and meeting up to jam and practice, it does get crazy at times. If you work a full-time job, you're going to be tired by the time you go to practice. So, we find a way to work it in, and we have our schedule down pretty much. So we somehow just make it work. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you get excited to go to practice on practice night?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I look forward to it, definitely. Cool. It's good energy, good release. Yeah. It's like going to the gym. You just get out there and you do it, you have fun, release it. Yeah. Yeah.
Scott's saying a little sweat equity goes into that. I bet it does, especially now that the weather's getting warmer. And those studios get pretty dang hot with all the equipment in there and whatnot. But you guys have played some pretty hot places, some hot stages, and yeah, we have. So, what's been probably maybe your favorite show you've done? I'll pass this one along to Miles and see what we can dig out. Favorite show you played?
I've got a few favorites. Concerts in the Park was great. Fortunately, they let us start playing when the gates were opening, so it took a while for it to fill up. But by the end, it was going pretty good. Yeah. I like every time we get to play Spades. There's always a great crowd there. I don't know if there's any other ones. They're all fun to me,
speaking of really hot shows, actually one of my favorites was when we played the Boardwalk for Halloween. I'm surprised I didn't die because I was wearing a Michael Myers mask the whole time. Oh my god! So and like they make these jumpsuits that are like bulletproof. I don't know what the hell they make them out of, but yeah, wearing that and wearing the mask all night, I thought I was gonna die. But for sure, that show at the Boardwalk was great. It's always great to play at the big stages, right? Ace of Spades is a lot of fun. It feels like a big show, but at the same time, the small shows are really nice because you actually get a lot more people closer up, right? Ace of Spades holds 2,000 some people, so if there's not 2,000 some people there, even if there's 1,000 people there, it doesn't feel very full. Where you can have, 50 people in a place like Powerhouse, and it feels like a huge show because everyone's right there.
Yeah, I got a couple favorites. I got a couple least favorites too.
The bowling alley?
The bowling. Oh, when the drunk girl knocked over our amps, and I thought they were gonna actually break the window when the amp stacks fell over. That
they were brand new too. They had just gotten them. It was their first or second show with these new cabinets.
Oh, no. Yeah. And I don't know. Maybe she thought they were stable like a wall and tried to lean against them, but they are not stable. People should not touch our cabs. I enjoyed playing the state fair, but I'm pretty sure I had a mild heat stroke after the state fair. that might have been the hottest show I've ever played. Favorite shows, we played the Whiskey a couple years ago in Hollywood. That was a long time ago, actually. Ace of Spades, anytime we do a national show at Ace of Spades, I think one of our biggest shows was with OTEP and One Eye Doll and Picture Me Broken. And yeah, that was a fantastic show. So that was probably my favorite show we've done.
I'm going to say my favorite show was my first show with the band, which was My Darkest Days, when they were on an off night from opening for Nickelback. The line at Ace of Spades was down the street and around the corner. No pressure. First show with the band. Been in the band for about a month and a half, 2 months at the time. Hey, let's rock it.
Trial by fire.
Exactly. So that's probably my favorite show. And the State Fair show, man, that was hot. But we played Devastated Fest down in, was it Modesto or Stockton? Stockton. That was like a giant tin building on a 110-degree day with a blacktop outside. It was nothing but painful, hateful heat.
It felt like the blacktop was melting that day. Yeah. Speaking of Trial by Fire, I think we did that to everybody in the band, right? So you did My Darkest Days. Vince's first show with the band was with Saving Abel. And what was yours? Nonpoint, that's right. And they were all really big shows. So that's how we roll.
Oh, that's awesome. I love to hear those stories. So that's really cool. I guess the next thing to ask is, where do people find your music, and, anything that's downloadable and uploadable and all that stuff?
Well, online, Facebook, YouTube, Reverb Nation. It's kind of weird right now because you actually have to go and look these bands up, if you want to find them. We're still building a fan base right now. Hopefully with the album and the music we put out there, it'll start to grow, and it'll pass around word of mouth. Other than that, you can find us at shows.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So all the usual outlets for, finding your music online, Facebook. Okay. Did you get that? Reverb Nation /Fair Struggle. So anything else you guys want to add for the people that are watching that's coming up, or news, or... Yeah? Wayne's like, yeah, pick me. You go.
I want to talk. Yeah, hopefully hopefully by the time this gets up, our iTunes feed will be going, and we'll have the single on iTunes. And of course, once we release the album will be on iTunes and Spotify and any other outlet we can trick into playing for us. I want to thank Andy Hawk, who's played the song on 98 Rock's Local Licks for the last 2 weeks in a row. He sent us a message saying we're getting a lot of likes on the song. It's getting really good reactions, so we're really happy about that. So we appreciate that, Andy.
And we appreciate you for liking the song. Please keep doing that.
Yeah.
And that's the Say My Name single. Correct? So that's Say My Name on 98 Rock on Sundays and elsewhere on the interwebs where you can find that. And definitely go check it out. Get really excited about this because it's going to be awesome. And I'm looking forward to at least helping you get the word out when you do get the show lined up, if not doing some more, maybe some interviews on the day of and get some guest people out there and rock it. All right. Well, very cool. Thanks, guys, for being here. All right, everybody. That's Fair Struggle. Check them out. Facebook/Fair Struggle.